Hey guys, welcome back. Long time no see again. I just kind of been on the outer periphery of YouTube the last couple of months, or last 3 months probably. I try to get on and comment on a few videos and watch a few. I got my shift changed again at work, so I'm working third shift, which actually works out a whole lot better for me because my wife works the same shift. And second shift, I just wasn't getting enough sleep, and there's just not enough time in the day to do anything. And I have like an hour commute one way to work, so pretty much there's 2 hours or 2 hours and a half taken up by driving. So anyway, I'm trying to get acclimated to that. Kind of want to get back into my 70s series of the week. These are a couple little short ones. So I'm going to do a twofer today. As you well know, a lot of Marvel and DC properties are getting TV and movie treatment stuff, and so I just kind of wanted to show one of those pertaining to that. Anyway, first series I want to go through is Black Lightning. Okay. I thought it was a cool little series. Back in, I guess, 77 when this came out, I was probably picking up everything new that DC put out. And this is probably one of the few short-lived titles where the same artist stayed on it the whole time. So you had Trevor Von Eeden doing the pencils, and I think he was probably 16 or 17 years old when he started this. Sorry about the glare here. And Tony Isabella was the writer, so they were co-creators. But I always thought it was a cool series. I think they're doing a pretty good job with the Black Lightning TV show. Of course, they got to change a few things, and update it, but it's pretty good. But anyway, like I say, Isabella and Von Eeden, and most of these covers are Rich Buckler and Frank Springer. And to kind of show you side by side, this is my original well-loved copy. It's pretty beat up, as you can see. When you're a kid and you're just, you have a few dollars to spend here and there, you read your comics over and over. So, so there we go, side by side on that one. Issue 2, more Buckler and Springer on the cover. Black Lightning versus Merlin. And I think that character actually showed up in Arrow TV show. Okay, here's issue number 3. I think the first cover appearance of Tobias Whale. A little bit different from what's on the TV show. I think that's Buckler and Vince Coletta. I think Coletta did a lot of the inks over Trevor Von Eeden on the interiors too. So, issue 4, obviously a Superman appearance. This was, I'm sure, done to boost sales. More Von Eeden and Coletta on the cover. Another Superman cover, number 5. Number 6, more Buckler and Coletta on the cover. I need to rebag a lot of these. I'm trying to find time to get back into my comic stuff, but here's number 7. Buckler and Coletta. It's one of my favorite covers. Number 8. Black Lightning versus Tobias Whale. And number 9. Black Lightning versus the Annihilist. And it's kind of an oddball story. Number 10, co-starring the Trickster, one of Flash's villains, and the other Black Lightning. I can't, off the top of my head, remember what that was about. It's been a while since I read these all the way through. But I remember enjoying the series. And last issue, number 11. And this is when it went to 44 pages for 50 cents. This was during the great DC explosion / implosion. You had the Ray of the Freedom Fighters as a backup feature, and I really like that story. And I've got the Xerox copies of the of issue 12 from the canceled comic cavalcade. So pretty good little series there. Okay, second series. One of my favorite villains and characters actually is the Kobra. I've got 3 or 4 copies of #1, and apparently I looked at them, and this is probably my best copy, probably like an 8.5 or 9.0. For some reason, I had a sticker on it I was going to sell it. I don't know why. But anyway, got an Ernie Chan cover there. And this series, if I can find my notes, yeah, it was basically a who's who on the artists. I think Martin Pasco did most of the scripts. But on this first one, like I say, you got Ernie Chan on the cover, but I think you got Jack Kirby did the pencils, and I think Pablo Marcos and D. Bruce Berry did some alterations and inks on it. That's issue 1. Here's my beloved original copy. Like I say, well loved. I look at it, you know, if stuff I bought back then, if it's still got a cover on it, it's a win. But yeah, you know, unlike Black Lightning, I mean, it had a plethora of different artists on the covers, and I mean, you got like I said, Kirby and Chick Stone, Pablo Marcos, Keith Giffen, Terry Austin, Al Milgrom, Dick Giordano, Joe Kubert, Joe Rubenstein, Rich Buckler, Frank McLaughlin, some penciler named Pat Gabrielle. You know, it was just a hodgepodge, which, you know, like I say, a lot of these short-lived series, you know, kind of had a lot of different artists. But I really like the character, like the concept, you know, of the brothers being linked together. And if one felt pain, the other one felt pain. Here's #2. Another Ernie Chan cover. #3. More of the same. And #4, the awesome Joe Kubert cover. In the 70s, Kubert was all over the place. For DC, anyway. And here's another one apparently I was going to sell for some reason, but it's actually my best copy of this one. I've got a couple duplicates, but it's #5. I really like this cover. Rich Buckler, Frank McLaughlin. Really like the logo change too. It was pretty cool. And probably besides #1, my 2 favorite issues, just because of the art and the cover, Mike Nasser / Netzer. You know, I always loved his stuff he did for DC in the 70s, and I know there's been a big rigmarole on Facebook between him and Neil Adams, you know, because him and Neil Adams were partners in Continuity Associates for a while, and I think they're fighting over who really created Miss Mystic. Those of you who haven't latched onto that yet, it's pretty entertaining reading by Michael Netzer now. But anyway, great cover. #6, and Nasser also did the interiors with Joe Rubenstein. Some really beautiful art. Probably one or both of these I would love to do like a Superior Interiors video on, but the art in this is awesome. And last issue, #7, more of the same. More Mike Nasser. Like I said, I think Martin Pasco did a lot of the scripts in these. And you heard the hodgepodge of other artists that did the interiors on the other ones. But anyway, just 2 really cool little series. Maybe, I don't know if they're undervalued. They might be underappreciated, but, you know, just stuff from my childhood that I really loved, and just thought I'd share these with you guys. All right, guys, that's all I got. I want to try to be on here a little bit more regularly. I know a lot of things are changing in YouTube and the comic community. I know my buddy John, he's kind of taking a... I don't know, maybe a halfway permanent leave of absence from YouTube. Got, you know, there's always trolls out there and wanting to bring people down, and it's just stupid to me. You know, if you don't like it, then just, you know, walk away from it. If you don't like what somebody has to say, but there's, you know, that's just somebody that you know, they don't have much of a life of their own. You would think, and so they got to try to bring other people down. Especially, I hate that when it's friends of mine. You know, all you guys are my friends on here. But anyway, just hope you guys are having a great week. I appreciate anybody that views and leaves comments, and I will talk to you later. Onward and upward.